Laurie Dietz from the Carrington Chamber joins us right now on the Carrington Cardinal Chatter program brought to you by the Carrington Chamber and CVB. And Laurie checks in with us once a week to let us know what's all happening in the Central City. So thanks, Laurie, for joining us here. And we got, of course, a lot to talk about. Halloween, the big, holiday or event next week. But, I think, weather's been good. But I heard someone say this morning that we might have some snow on Halloween. So I don't know.
No way. Don't start those nasty rumors
Oh, yeah,
already.
right, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to look at that forecast again because,
Yeah.
well, if we do have snow and we have an icky day, we would be moving over to the armory. But we're
Okay.
sure hoping it's nice. We've had just some beautiful weather for the Pasta Fest. That was great last Thursday. And so you really can't complain. We've had a wonderful fall.
hmm Yeah, that's for sure. So let's keep her going.
Right. Yeah. Right. I don't mind if we don't get any snow till Christmas even.
Yeah, there we go. I second that.
So, but yeah, well, we got a new movie lineup over at the Carrington Youth Center, and Faith of Angels is playing, and then after that, the next weekend is Reagan, which I think will be an interesting film. I didn't even know that was coming out. So, two good movies on the horizon there. Coming up on Saturday, October 26th is the benefit for Shauna Barone. And wow, what a benefit. They've got a lot of great silent auction items, prizes. They've got 50/50 they're going to do, a free will offering meal. They've got a meat raffle, a wine pull. I mean, it's just going to be a great day for Shauna and her family. And that starts at 3 o'clock on Saturday at the Armory and goes till about 8 in the evening. So I know a lot of people come out and support Shanna with and her family with her diagnosis of cancer. Just really a sad thing, and hopefully this will help out in a small way for them to have community support and then some financial support with the loss of wages and just all the costs for going to appointments and treatments and things. So, but yeah, speaking of those Halloween activities, it's a ton of things going on for Halloween this year. It's absolutely crazy. We have, of course, the annual traditional trunk or treat, and that's going from 3:30 to 5:30 on Main Street, Carrington, unless we have bad weather. Golden Acres Manor will enjoy trick-or-treaters from 4:30 to 5:30 over there. And there's going to be a Halloween dance over at Milestones Early Learning Center, and that's happening from 7 to 8:30. Dance party, games, door prizes, costume contest, face painting, karaoke. Going to have some good snacks and things. So that's happening over there. And they also are doing trunk or treat at the Milestones Early Learning Center and a haunted hallway. And that's going on from 4 to 5:30 at 530 Joel Drive. And then also, of course, the super duper haunted fallout shelter. And that's starting already October 25th and 26th. So kind of like the early bird thing. You can check out the haunted shelter with friends on the weekend. And then, of course, it'll be October 31st from 7 to 10 p.m. And then they're going to have a lights on kids matinee on October 31st from 5 to 6:30 for kids that want to go, but they don't want to be too scared. And then they're coming along again with it November 1st and 2nd. So lots of chances to do the haunted fallout shelter. And that's great. Boy, they put a lot of work into that, so they might as well enjoy it several nights. And then at the library, Halloween at the library, that's October 31st as well, from 3 to 5:30. Stop in on your way to trunk or treat or to warm up or whatever. Lots of fun and warmth inside. So, man, it's a busy Halloween. What happened to going around the neighborhood trick-or-treating? Right?
Yeah, right.
With the pillowcase.
Yeah.
Life is different now, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, then also coming up, we have lots of things coming up. Before Halloween, we have the Carrington FFA Pancake and Sausage Supper, and that's going to happen on Tuesday the 29th. And then they're going to have an FFA alumni produce auction at 7, and then the labor auction will follow after that. And then people have been inquiring about Christmas around the town and the parade. And that's going to be happening on December 2nd. It's traditionally held the first Monday of December, and that falls on December 2nd. So watch for more info on that. We also have over at Calvary Baptist, I wanted to mention this because it looks like a really good group. The Blue Stems are going to be doing bluegrass music for a free will offering over at the Calvary Baptist, and they're having a pie social. So enjoy that. That's right on Main Street here. And then lots of November things coming up that I'll be able to share and talk about next time. The time just slips by so fast. And then we're getting into Christmas cash season as well. And of course, that's always exciting for people to get that free money when they go to one of our local lenders and get a Christmas cash loan of no interest and 10 months to pay it back. And then extra 10% free money that you get to spend and don't have to pay back. So watch for all the info on that coming up.
Awesome. Sounds great. Yeah. And yeah, there'll be a lot of stuff Halloween. Hopefully the weather cooperates and we can get all the trick-or-treaters out. Yeah, so that'll be a pretty good time here in town.
Oh, yes, it will be awesome. It will be. And, not going to talk about that 4-letter word you mentioned, but if it does happen, we do have a plan B. So,
Yep, at the armory upstairs there. Yeah, yep. So it'd be
right.
the same times basically, right?
Yeah, same
Yeah.
time frame.
Okay.
We'll just
Yep.
scoot over there and go indoors if it's too miserable outside. It would be nice to have, a 50-degree sunny day with no wind, but that's probably not in the cards. We can only hope.
Right. Yeah. Well, we're just a week away, so yeah, we'll wait and see what happens.
Yes,
But yeah.
yes.
Yep. So.
Coming up fast.
Yep.
Well, give us a call, 652-2524, or stop by 871 Main Street, or shoot me an email at chambergal@dactyl.com. And if you want more information on these events and other things, you can sign up for our weekly email blast. And that goes out to everyone's computer or phone every Monday.
I receive it.
Good deal. I'm glad. And I know you read it from top to bottom.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of good information in there. So. Yep.
Thanks, Greg. You have a good weekend.
Yep, you too. Thanks, Laurie, and thanks for coming on. And I will check in again next week, Thursday. So, yep, have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Discover the charm of Carrington, where community and character come together. Our vibrant community is full of welcoming smiles and unique experiences, from delicious dining and one-of-a-kind shops to lively events and beautiful parks. Join us in celebrating the best of Carrington, where every visit feels like coming home. Come visit the Carrington Chamber and CVB office to learn more about our wonderful town and its amazing businesses. Explore Carrington today and experience the warmth of our community. Hey sports fans, tune in to YourLiveEvent.com for all the action-packed Carrington Cardinal games, streaming live and free. Catch every thrilling moment with our live coverage. Listen to the play-by-play and watch the games unfold right on your screen. Plus, if you missed any of the excitement, don't worry. You can catch up on all previous games at YourLiveEvent.com. Check out the full schedule and never miss a moment of your favorite local Carrington games. Stay tuned and let's go Cardinals!
And right now, we're going to be joined by Michele Seil, and Michele is the Carrington City Library Director. And Michele checks in with us once a month on the Chatter program and lets us know what's all happening with the Carrington City Library. Of course, a lot of events, a lot of things always going on at the library. So thanks, Michele, for joining us. We appreciate it. And wow, we're October almost complete. We're going to be talking about some Halloween events. And before you know it, Thanksgiving and Christmas will be here, right?
That's right. Time just flies. The older I get, the faster it goes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So,
yeah.
yeah. Well,
Life is good in library world. We, got a grant recently, so we got lots and lots of new books. And separate from that, I don't know if you knew we replaced the flooring in our maker space, so it'll be easier to clean and stuff like that. It's really, really a nice job. So yeah, we're happy over here. Things are good.
okay, sounds great. And let's talk about, let's see, Halloween next week. You got some activities going on, right?
Yes, rather than going to Main Street, just coordinating staff and stuff, it's always been a little difficult for us to get over there. We're off of Main Street if it's over there. And so it's easier to set up and do some of the things I'd like to do here. So we're going to have craft and we'll have trick or treat treats, and then we'll actually have treats that people can eat while they're here. And especially if it's kind of cold out, something warm to drink, things like that, a place to come, warm up, spend a little bit of time on the way to your trunk or treat or on the way back. We're just inviting people to stop on in and visit the library for a little bit.
Okay, awesome. And election coming up, and the polls are going to be held there at the library, right?
Yes, indeed. November, right around that corner. And so on the 5th, we've been doing the polling here. And so it has been working really well. People will come in our main door and then go through the library and then over to our community room where they actually do their voting. So it works really smoothly. It's slick. The lines, usually not very long at all. And it's a great opportunity for people to, of course, get out and vote and then to take some time to visit the library.
Okay, awesome. And they open, what time they open? Is it 7 or 8?
I think it's 7 to 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
7 to 7.
that's
Okay.
what we're planning. Yeah.
Yeah, good deal. All righty, and then some after school activities. What you got planned?
So we have a regular schedule every month. So the first Thursday after school, we do an arts and crafts kind of activity. This next one, we're going to do a fall painting kind of thing. The second Thursday, we do a STEM activity. We're going to make pumpkin launchers. And then the third Thursday is a movie. And then the fourth Thursday is always our robotics. So great for after school. Kids come on by, their parents or guardians can come with them, or they can come by themselves. It works out really well either way. So even if kids haven't, let's say, done a STEM activity before or done a robotics, they're welcome to come on in and give that a try.
Okay, awesome. And then got an author coming to the library pretty soon, right?
We do, working with the North Dakota State Library. They're sponsoring some author visits across the state, and we were selected to have a visit from a North Dakota author. Her name is Lindsay Undlin, and she is a teen author. She has 2 published books, and she writes about basketball and kind of a murder mystery kind of thing. So it'll be really great to have an author come to our library and can talk about writing, the process, and how books get published, the whole kind of idea there. Plus to meet, a North Dakota author and a teen on top of it. So I'm really excited. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So
it is.
All righty. Well, thanks, Michele. Anything else you want to talk about while we got you on?
No, just encouraging everybody to, keep reading, stop by the library. We're always happy to let people, know if we can't get a book, we'll find it for them someplace else. We do have, I don't know, Greg, do you ever listen to audiobooks at all?
Yep, here and there a little bit. Yep.
Right. So I don't know if you use our Libby app or not, but that's free through your library membership. And so really encouraging, people use their devices and whatever service they use, but this is free. It's a huge consortium of books. It's got a huge collection of audiobooks as well as e-books, and so we can happy to get you set up on that and take advantage of some reading that way if it works for you.
Okay, awesome. And then you got a Facebook and a website too, right, for more information and everything?
Yep. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And then everything is always published on our library website, which is carringtonlibrary.org. And of course, visit the library or give us a call if you have any questions.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks, Michele. We always appreciate you checking in with us, letting us know what's all happening at the library. Always lots of good stuff. And that author coming, that'll be really exciting. So
yeah, well, people will come. We're going to do, didn't mention that. We're going to do a little supper beforehand because the time is, it's November 18th, which is a Monday, and it's the evening, so it's after school, kind of looking at hoping some of those young people will come. And so we'll have food at 6 o'clock and then the author at 6:30. So
Okay, good deal. Well, thanks so
Okay.
much. Enjoy the
Yeah,
rest of your day, and we'll check in again next month, November already. So,
yeah, sounds great. Okay,
yeah,
we'll talk to you soon.
yeah, you bet. We'll see you.
Thanks. Bye.
And right now, we're glad to be joined by Heather Carr, and Heather is the president for the Carrington Lions Club. And this first talk with Heather. So thanks, Heather, for joining us here. And we're going to check in with Heather once a month on the Carrington Cardinals Community Chatter program to help us find out what's all happening with the Lions Club here in Carrington. As the Lions Club's pretty active in town and a lot of events, a lot of members. So Heather's the president for the Lions here in town, and we're going to talk about some upcoming events, maybe some past events. But first, we kind of, since it's our first talk, we kind of want to maybe if you could fill us in on more details of the Lions Club,
Sure.
like your members and your officers. You have actually some charter members that have been members for quite a long time too, right?
Yes, we have about 45 or 44 members total, but two of the members are actually charter members from when the club was created back in 1983. Gerald Paulson and Robert Erickson are actually the two remaining charter members that are still active in our club, um, and doing great things for our club after 40 years. Last year we celebrated our 40th. So this fall, I guess, would be our 41st anniversary of the Carrington Club. So, a shout out to those two. They've been, key members from the start and done great things for our club and to make sure that it's still active to this day. So yeah, that we have a great group of members. I took over as president here this summer. My term was July 1st, and I'll be the president for a couple of years. Lisa Winiger is our vice president. Danny McLean is our second vice president. We have a new secretary and treasurer recently because Tom and Sharon Paintner are moving to Fargo, and they were our secretary treasurer. So we have Kim Edlin now as the new secretary and Brenda Larson as the new treasurer. And we have a membership chair, we have a tail twister, and so lots of board members that are instrumental in making sure the club runs smooth and the funds are going to where they should be going. And we have a good group, a really active group. We meet once a month. Typically, it's the first Wednesday of the month at 5:30, and we meet out at Crossroads Golf Course now. And we do take a couple months off in the summer, so we don't typically meet July and August. We don't have a full board meeting or don't have a full supper meeting. But other than that, we meet that first Wednesday of the month, and so you'll have to join us sometime.
Yeah, it's a great organization and very active in the community. Maybe talk about some past events, that the Lions kind of, help with and are involved in, and then, maybe
Sure.
some future stuff that's coming up too.
Sure. We have events that we do on an annual basis, and then there's things that just as they come up, we help with, benefits that people are hosting. We'll help with those once in a while, but some of our regular events, we do ditch cleaning south of town every spring and fall. And we have a good group of people that are picking up garbage in the ditches. That's been a project that's been ongoing forever. You may have seen the trailer at the police station parking lot. That is our aluminum can trailer, and we recycle all those cans. And that is a nice fundraiser for our club. And we have a good group that manages that, empties it, sorts the cans, and takes care of that. We help with things like Santa Days. You may remember seeing the Lions in the past at the youth center for Santa Days, getting Santa there with the kids. So we do lots of fun events. We do tailgating. You've maybe seen us at before homecoming. We had a burger fundraiser and try to have, divvy up the funds every year to a different person or charity. This year it actually went to the backpack program. So we were able to drop off a check for over $1,200 for the backpack program this year. We do probably our biggest fundraiser of the year is a golf tournament that we host every year in June. And that's critical for our club, so we can give away a lot of nice money to different organizations and pass that back into the community. But so if anybody's a golfer, reach out and we'll try to get you information on that. It's in June of every year. And so that's a fun event. It's a successful, well-ran event. And, you know, it's a good group that hosts it. We have other Lions members from across the state come and join us that day and golf from other clubs, which is nice to see them supporting each other. But yeah, we help with lots of things in the community. We do daily bread. We have workers there. We run a blood drive in April of every year over at Trinity. We run that. Oh boy, we do like a Monday night football fundraiser. You know, one of the books, so you can buy Monday Night Football. That's nice. Carla Michelson and Jane, I think, sell a lot of those books, and that's a nice fundraiser for us. But yeah, there's lots of, we help with daily bread. We do help deliver meals to seniors through the Senior Citizen Center. We do, we've helped at the school with things like ticket taking and a hospitality room for coaches. So lots of fun things that we do. And if anybody wants to join, we can definitely get you information and get you an application. The dues are $160 for a year to join. But that covers your meals, $10 towards your meal the night of the meeting too. So it's really goes to a good cause, and so, and not expensive. It's worth every penny.
All right, awesome. And then anything coming up that the Lions are helping out with as far as events and stuff?
Yeah. The most recent, I would say, the ones coming up, we're helping with a benefit for Shauna Barone. She's a past Lion and has family in Lions. So we're going to help at that benefit on Saturday. And then we are helping with the haunted house that's going to be taking place in the basement of the Armory as well. We're going to help on the outside, taking the money. And then we also have Julie Newman, who is instrumental in the inside, helping set up for that. She's a Lions member and has been really busy getting the inside of that haunted house ready. But a lot of us will just help on the outside and help take tickets and take money there. And then that money, all that money that's generated, will be donated back into the community, of course. They save a little bit to help them purchase any items they may need for the haunted house for the next year. But a lot of that money, most of the money, is then split up and divvied up to charities and organizations in the area. So those are probably our two that are coming up this weekend. Actually, we'll be helping in the basement of the Armory is the haunted house, and upstairs in the Armory will be that fundraiser for Shauna. So those are the ones coming up. You'll see people in the yellow vests working. That's us Lions. And so we help with track meets, and I think that's in the spring, the Lions Kiwanis track meet at the school. We sponsor all the medals, or help with the sponsor medals for that, and ribbons. So yeah. Is there an event that sticks out for you, Greg, that you remember seeing us at, or that is one that's
Yep,
popular?
I think, yeah, the track meet sticks out, the Shauna benefit this weekend. And then, also, you always see that wagon on Main Street whenever you drive by, the aluminum cans. So
Yep.
you bring up a good point. So you can just take your cans there, right, and drop them off, right, for a donation to the Lions.
Yeah. We want to stick with aluminum cans, no aluminum foil, anything like that. No garbage, of course. But yeah, that's a nice little fundraiser for us that, it brings in some good money. There's a roll-off container that those are hauled to, and then eventually emptied or hauled away. And so, yeah, that's ongoing. And so that's something you can support the Lions all year round with that event or that particular item. And so, yeah, we do vision screenings throughout the year. We help identify and pay for glasses. If there's a child maybe in the school system that needs glasses, they can fill out a form, Greg. The school has it. The eye doctor here, Kathy Hendrickson, Kathy Hendrickson has that form. We have the form. We can help pay maybe $150 towards some glasses for some kids. So if there's somebody in the school needing glasses, that's, one of our missions here with Lions is, vision's a critical thing that we want to help with. So that's something we always support. So yeah, if somebody has questions on that, let us know. We can get you more information.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Heather, and we appreciate all the info. Anything else this morning you want to talk about at all, or?
No, I guess, nationwide, the Lions, we have almost 1.4 million Lions worldwide. And so there's 49,000 clubs or over 49,000 clubs. So if you're not in Carrington, there's clubs everywhere that you can get involved with in your community or one that we're close to where you live. It's a great group. And I know that they're always looking for new members. So I joined back in 2019. Carla Michelson was my sponsor and a good friend. And I'm glad she introduced me to Lions because it's been a great organization to be a part of. And it's a good use of my time. I feel like I'm going to be part of an organization. I want to do good things. I don't want just another meeting on my calendar. So I was happy that Carla introduced me to that. So thank you to Carla Michelson for introducing me. She's been a Lion for years. I want to say she's maybe going on, I want to say maybe 17 years. She's been a Lion a long time. So yeah, that's all I have for notes at this time. But if we're going to meet and visit every month, I'll save some of my notes for maybe November for us.
Yep, that sounds great. Yeah, we're going to check in with Heather once a month here, and well, she'll let us know what's all happening with the Carrington Lions Club, and very interesting, very informative there, and a lot of great stuff the Lions are doing for Carrington and surrounding community. So
yeah. Well,
all righty. Well, thanks again, Heather, and enjoy the rest of your day. And it's been decent October here, and hopefully the weather stays till a while, right?
Yeah, harvest is going well for the guys, and the weather's been cooperating there. So yeah, it's been a nice fall. Good for football, all the things. So, but thank you again for having me on, and we'll visit again in November.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yep, see ya.